Welcome to King's Landing, your first stop on your tour of Westeros. I'm Ronnie, I'll be your tour guide, and excuse me? The smell. Yeah, no, it's potent. It's really potent. But no, the fumes are not good for you. So try not to breathe in too deeply, if at all possible. No, I've lived here for 15 years, have not taken a single deep breath. Truly, it's detrimental to your health. Do not do it. It's crazy, I know. Normally, you would have to go out into the country to a barn and really stick your face in it to get this experience. But no, this is just life here. This is people smell. But yes, let's talk about the history. So this city was not here until just a few hundred years ago when Aegon the Conqueror on his dragon, he landed at the mouth of Blackwater Bay and said, hey, I'm gonna be a king and I landed here. We're gonna call this King's Landing, shall we? And initially there wasn't a big castle. There was something called the Aegon Fort. Yes, the Aegon Fort, because his name is Aegon. Aegon Fort? Oh, sorry, that's just the accent. Aegon Fort. Happy there? Happy? Thank you, Karen. But anyway, the Aegon Fort was built of wood, so it wasn't very sustainable in the long run. It wasn't very good. They cut down lots of trees, and the environmentalists, they did not like it. So after many years of it only being a wooden fort, Aegon had the idea, oh, what if we built a castle? Since a city seems to have sprung up around here, that would probably be smarter so that the masses have somewhere to, live. Don't worry, none of the poor people actually live in the castle. That's only for the 5 rich people that want to live there. So King's Landing would be planned and built around 3 hills. The 3 hills that were eventually named after the 3 conquerors. You had Aegon's Hill, which is where the Red Keep would eventually be built. You had Visenya's Hill, which is where the Great Sept would be built, eventually the Sept of Baelor. And then you would have Rhaenys' Hill, where the Dragon Pit was built upon. So let's talk a little bit about each of the hills and the structure that was built on top of them. So the Red Keep was initially proposed by Aegon, who said, my favorite color is red, build me a red castle. And so they did. Initially, Visenya was in charge of it being built. It took many, many years for it to be built. And then eventually, Maegor the Cruel oversaw its completion. The architect? Oh, yeah, no. So the architect, he passed. He passed, funnily enough, the day that the Red Keep was finished, he passed away. Bad luck, yeah, no, you could call it that, but unfortunately it was a less natural bad luck, because you see, Maegor, after everything was built, took all the architects, all the builders, he put them in a room, and he made sure that they didn't talk anymore. Yeah, no, most people would expect like a bonus upon completing a large project like this, but Maegor, he was different, So no, the architect, we don't know. No one actually knows how this castle functions. We don't know where the doors are. We don't know where the hidden doors are because, all of them were, whoops. But anyway, besides the Red Keep, you have the Great Sept, or the Sept of Baelor, which is at the top of Visenya's Hill. So yes, the Sept as we know it today was built by King Baelor the Blessed. Yeah, no, very nice man, very religious. We respect his faith, and that is something that we admire. What happened to Baelor the Blessed? Oh, well, he passed after a 40-day fast, a hunger strike, you might call it, in the aftermath of finding out that the sister wife that he forced to divorce him and then imprisoned for 10 years got herself knocked up by someone mysterious we don't know. I think it was the cousin, but that's just me. But yeah, no, after he found out about that, he starved himself until he stopped breathing, so... Bless you, Baelor the Blessed. You didn't do your best, I suppose. Anyway, the 3rd hill, Rhaenys' Hill, that's where they built the Dragon Pit. And the Dragon Pit, well, it was destroyed in a horrific event, which I will tell you about right now. Oh, sorry, you don't want spoilers. You don't want spoilers for House of the Dragon. Oh, I see. So just to be clear here, in this video, we exist in a world where both we are actually here in Westeros learning and experiencing King's Landing, while simultaneously also existing in a space where House of the Dragon exists and is a television program purporting to be a fictionalized series of events pertaining to the Targaryen royal family that is fiction there, but we are also here. Also, what's a television? Okay, I'll stop asking questions. You don't want to hear about the Dragon Pit? Whatever. Flea Bottom. Oh no. We will not be going to Flea Bottom. No, unfortunately for all of you, you would be jumped if you step foot there, okay? Not only that, everyone is very poor right now. Food has become very scarce and very expensive, and so if you got jumped, you might end up in a bowl of brown, unfortunately. Yeah, that's soup. That's soup with mystery meat, and I don't think you want to be mystery meat, okay? Okay, well, I think that's the end of the tour. Oh, is there an explosion?